Welcome back. After 9 p.m., police responded to a shooting incident that occurred at a business establishment on Pyfram Road that left a 28-year-old male injured and hospitalized. According to the preliminary reports, the victim was inside the establishment when a lone gunman wearing a mask entered and began discharging gunshots in his direction. The victim was able to elude the gunman after being shot in the lower body. The culprit then exited the establishment and fled in an unknown direction. The emergency medical services personnel examined the victim and transported him to the hospital for medical attention, where he was last listed in stable condition. Police investigating the alleged suicide attempt of a 62-year-old woman yesterday at a home in Hopetown, Abaco. It happened shortly after 11:30 p.m., well, that's 12:30 p.m. The woman is reportedly said to have allegedly ingested a large quantity of over-the-counter medication in an attempt to take her own life. She was transported to the clinic and eventually flown into New Providence, the capital, for medical attention and further evaluation. Her condition is unknown at this time. She is, though, the 12th person to attempt suicide this year, the 4th from Abaco. With President Donald Trump announcing sweeping tariffs on goods imported from the rest of the world, Bahamians are concerned about tariffs being implemented on pharmaceutical items. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Michael Dowell was asked what the government plans to do to ensure that we have affordable health care and medicines.
But I'm certain that as we are now going through the budget cycle, the adjustments as a result of these increased tariffs would be taken into consideration, and it should be reflective in the budgets to ensure that we are able to provide the medication as well as the equipment, as well as all of the medical supplies necessary for us to be able to function effectively at both the primary, secondary, and tertiary healthcare levels.
Dr. Dowell was also asked what adjustments are being considered right now to combat against an increase in the cost of health care in the Bahamas.
If you have an increase, we need to make sure that we have the financial means to be able to function within the realms of the increase, and so I'm sure finance is looking at the necessary adjustments. We are also hopeful that this would be short-lived and we will be able to go back to where we are. But the reality is that the American government has decided to put these tariffs on us, and as a result of it, we have to find a way to survive in the midst of this environment. Finance, the Ministry of Economic Affairs, is deeply involved in this matter. For us in healthcare, we just need to make sure that the supplies are available and the medications are available to treat our patients, so the adjustments must take place.
As the government navigates the potential impact of these tariffs imposed by the Trump administration, Dr. Dowell continues to emphasize his commitment to protecting the public and public access to affordable health care. And finally, at Cotton Bay South Eleuthera on Monday, ground was officially broken on what will become one of the Caribbean's most anticipated luxury destinations. Prime Minister Philip Davis praised the project's long-term vision and commitment to sustainability, while Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation Chester Cooper lauded its alignment with the Bahamas' booming tourism momentum. Member of Parliament for the area, Clay Sweeting, was acknowledged for his pivotal role in facilitating the project's progress. The $200 million project is envisioned as an open-air, ultra-luxury resort that will deliver an elevated travel experience and will feature a 110-room Ritz-Carlton Reserve hotel with luxury amenities like signature restaurants, a lavish spa and wellness sanctuary, swimming pools, and an 18-hole championship golf course. The hotel and golf course, they are scheduled to be completed in 2027. Once completed, the resort will house up to 300 people. About 200 people will be employed during its construction. That will do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.